Hello viewers, welcome back again in another video. Hope you all are doing great. And in today's video, we are going to discuss about life and tree. Yes, we will compare between life and tree, how it's connected with one another, which one is need to follow us, and which one is give us the exact way would make need to our followers, because these two things, life and tree, is connected with one another. Life is we can make our life more advanced, and we can make successful, we can be successful if we can follow the tree. And also here's have another thing, river. So let's dive in. First of all, one of another poet is compare with life and tree, and we can gain a lot of experience from tree through, because if we not just watching by our outer eyes, but by watching, by observing it in our inner eyes, because whenever we think deeply that how actually tree indicating us, how thing it is teaching us, how actually want it is want to give us, which message, which information it is want to getting us. So if you think deeply, and so that is why if you want to think deeply, then you need to a relaxation. So that is why you can take a deep breath, which will help you to give your full focus in only the one matter. So take a deep breath and feel relaxation and find a comfortable place. So first of all, think that tree, how it's gain its success on, and also how it's gain give us the exact in which actually it's gain. First of all, it's always we can find tree in every single time. It's very valuable in front of our home. It's available. It's finding is easy. Finding a tree is very easy. But also another point, compare our life. It's indicating, staging our us that if we can take a lot of information, we can compare our life with a river. And yes, it is important, a river always not stay in front of us. We don't find a river easily. It is not available every single time, but it is finding is very hard. So that is why I think compare our life is the best way of tree. And another and the thing, river is always flowing. It's always flowing gently. Sometimes it's flowing very hardly and very uh, increasingly. And but tree is always growing little by little. Every single time it is growing, and every single time it is overcoming a lot of obstacles. And that is why it's indicate us, it teach us that, yeah, in our life, if we want to go ahead, every single time, every single stage, we have to be overcome a lot of problems, a lot of obstacles. This exact thing, I think, a tree indicate us. It's want to teach us, yes, how is a tree is growing, how a tree is growing fruit and flower. It's blooming flower, and from this flower it's growing fruits. So it's this full process teach us how we can grow our life. The flowing blowing or a flower is not so easy. The flower which is blow, it's easy, it is very simple. But the tree which is blown the flower, it is very hard. I think he had to keep this flower safe from a lot of obstacles, outer dangers. He had to be safe this flower, and then he produced from this flower fruits, and these fruits of his gains. But he don't use this gaining materials. He gives these materials humans and very a lot of animals. And these things indicates us that just producing something is not finished. You have to be produce, you have to be gain a lot of things, and you have to be give these things, you have to be give these things other. If you give, then you can gain. If you don't give, then you don't gain, you don't get from other parcels. So I think just only trees, only tree give this, only trees tree teach us this thing. But if you notice, if you look at that river, a river is always getting water from a mountain, and this water is flowing through a river, and this full water is not giving ocean, but it is, I think it is not giving, it is just self sacrifice. So a river is teach give us this information, this message, that he is giving, he is not giving something, but he is self sacrificing. So I think if we think deeply, then we can understand, yes, we need to follow how a tree is growing, how a tree is overcoming his every single step for growing, for producing something, and how it's teaching, how it's shaping its whole process. Then we, if we think deeply, if not just our, if we don't see just our outer eyes, it is not, if we think, if we see this in our inner mindset, inner persons, then we can understand it is easily that how message, which one message is giving, actually trying to give us. And it is very clear that between river and tree, I think river is also important, but if we think deeply, then we think we can understand this for our life, for becoming a success or growing, or for producing something. Then I think we need to follow a tree, how it's growing, how it's working, overcoming every single stage, every single obstacles. So that's all for now, and make sure that you're following me for such kind of more video. And if you have any questions about this topic, then you can question me, then you can inform me, and I will be very happy, I will be very thrilled then when you will question me, when you will comment me. And that's all for now. And if you find this video fruitful, then you can share this video with your friends. So stay connect and practice your English, because I know that as you are here and you also want to learn English. And another thing is, if you find any mistakes in this whole video, then you can inform me about my mistakes, and I will try to correct these all mistakes, because I'm learning, I'm a learner, but not I'm a teacher. So see you again in another video. Have a nice day.